opera is a place for big ideas. You know, everything is highly dramatic. It's a place where there's space for great tragedy and a sense of surrealness and great love and great redemption and hope and overcoming of impossible obstacles. And that is the story of addiction. We both have family members who have succumbed to addiction. So this is very real. And I think that I create music to provide a language for situations and emotions for which we don't have words. Galloping Cure is a very, very loose retelling of a short Kafka short story called The Country Doctor. And this is a really collaborative work that we created in collaboration with the writer Karen Russell and our director Tom Morris, and obviously the two of us. It's a sort of meditative fairy tale where we reset this Kafka story in the midst of the opioid crisis.
And it centers on a woman named Teresa, who is a doctor in a small rural town that is a very industrial town. And she is desperate to try to heal the pains of her community. And magically, a man comes to town and he brings along a carousel. And when they get on, all of their pain just magically goes away. And they become addicted to this pain relief that this weird carousel offers. And that sort of throws the town into the drama of this opera. And it sets the town on a course of devastation.
And I'd like to change something. Page 90, chorus. Can you cut off on the downbeat of 180? This afternoon we are workshopping bits of the whole opera. So we went through all of Act 1, going through Act 2, making changes. I spent 3 hours last night between 9:30 and midnight writing like 8 new pages of music, which is kind of crazy.
It's part of, I think, quite an unusual process in opera development, where from the outset, Missy and Royce and I have agreed that we want this piece to be written through an ongoing kind of dramaturgical investigation. We're trying to make sure that we all understand what's happening for the story and for the characters, kind of scene by scene and beat by beat. So everything is developing at the same time, and Missy is rewriting the music as we go. The singers are exploring it as we go. So it's very, very exciting.
There's singing sheep, singing dogs. There's this whole joyful community. There's these young people who kind of start their own rave in an abandoned movie theater. We've been experimenting with that music today, which is electronic. I'm always surprised at like these moments of levity and lightness that are right up against these really sad moments. I mean, this is a piece about the opioid crisis based on a Kafka story. So there's a lot of darkness, but there are these just really, really funny moments, and we've just been like cracking up, you know, singing through it.
I hope that people are moved. I think that it tells a very, very relevant, prevalent story that so many people in the world are touched by. I hope that people just have a really, really meaningful time.
I want people to see themselves on stage a little bit, albeit an exaggerated, maybe tragic, maybe uplifted version of themselves, but I want them to see themselves in our characters. I want them to come out of the theater discussing the work and asking questions, and so that it enables those deep conversations.